Alright guys, let's continue on with my Goosebumps episodes and talk about Stay Out of the Basement, parts 1 and 2. And I always remember the book cover of this, and I remember reading the book where the book cover was just the basement door opening and there's a hand coming out of the door and the hand is green and plant-like. So I always thought that was a nice, intriguing picture for the book, and I remember liking the book. Now this episode, I don't remember if I saw this as a kid. But, well, I mean, I feel like I had to. Like, I did enjoy this a lot. I feel like I've seen it before. But regardless of that, I can't remember. But I feel like I've seen this episode, but it's kind of vague. But the episode, Stay Out of the Basement, this one is about this girl named Margaret and this boy named Cody, brother and sister. Their mom leaves for, like, a family thing, and their dad is staying out in the basement after he was fired, after being fired for a botanist job, and he wants to convince the people who he fired, like, I can do this, I can go back to being a botanist. And he keeps staying down in the basement, like he's literally there, and Margaret and Casey are literally looking, like, wondering, like, what's going on with him? Why isn't he coming up? Why has he been under there the whole time? And then they find out that, like, there's hundreds of plants just under there. It feels like an actual jungle underneath. And there's things moving around in there, and there's people down there eventually, and the dad, like, tries to feed them this green food, and then, like, the dad starts eating plant food, and then it's really strange, and I like that it's got a, like, you know what the twist is, but I liked how it evolved. Like, it's like, oh, he keeps eating plant food, he keeps giving them this green food, and he's telling them to eat it, but they don't eat it because they know something's going on, like, they're gonna turn into plants. What's going on? But then there's this kind of silly joke where you realize that the dad's been locked up in the closet, in the basement, down underground, and dad's been coming up every once in a while. So they realize that it's a plant copy of their dad, and they've got two dads, but one's a fake one. And then they have a standoff where it's like, no, Margaret, I'm your dad. No, Margaret, I'm your dad. And then she shoots him with this stuff that melts the fake dad because he says princess. So she's like, nobody calls me princess except my real daddy, so that's how I knew he was the real one. But I like that twist a lot. I thought that was fun, where it's like she had to choose, like, which one was the real dad, and he had to say something to give her the clue, like, oh, this is not the fake dad, this is the real one. And the mom comes back, and then everything's back to normal, and I like that there's this twist that Margaret, like, starts seeing these flowers, and they start all talking in unison, saying, I'm your dad, Margaret, I'm your dad, I'm your dad. And it's kind of creepy, and I don't know if that's just implying that all the plants are alive again, or what's going on. But overall, this episode was really fun, and I thought it had a cool twist, even though you knew, obviously, being an adult, what the twist would be. Or actually, no, wait, I take that back. I meant, like, him becoming more of a plant. I mean the twist where there's another dad, like it's a plant dad. I thought that was a cool twist. I actually didn't see that coming. I should have explained better, but I liked that a lot. I thought that was really cool. So I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was a really fun one, and it was a longer one. It was a two-parter, so it was like 45 minutes. But this one, I think, was really solid and really fun, and really one of the better episodes I've seen so far. So I really enjoyed this episode. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a short video, but thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll keep going with my Goosebumps videos.